What's happening, guys? Today is July 14th. My plants are pretty much filling in right now. I got some vine I still need to get past my fruit, but as far as fruit go right now, right over here we have the 1295 Allenbecker and Joe's 1412. We pollinated both of those on June 30th. We also pollinated two on my plant and Joe's 1329 June 30th, but as luck would have it, that day it was like 100 degrees with a 110 degree heat index, and that day I also had to work, so you know, I had both these two aborted, but these two made it. I ended up getting two more pollinations on these July 4th, and they seem to have taken. I also got two more pollinations on these that happened July 8th. Those two took as well, but more than likely I gotta go with the ones I did earlier because I don't want to lose any more time than I have already had. Anyways, I'll take you around and show you the plants. Like I said, this is my 1288. Big leaves, tall leaves. That's why I have these up, my windbreaks. Last year I didn't have windbreaks and my leaves got tall like they are now. That's maybe 3.5 feet, 4 feet off the ground, these leaves. And I had a big windstorm come through and it knocked all my leaves down. And so that really made me mad. But this year, we just had a windstorm maybe 3 days ago and my leaves look fine. Last year they're all just down and concaved in. But they made it this year so far. And that's what I want. Like I said, this is Joe's 1329. Great looking plant. Filling in as well. You can see I have secondaries coming back out like this. Last year, well, the first year I did this, and then I had tertiaries come out on the secondaries right here. You see where I'm pointing where my fingers are. I had tertiaries come out. And this year, I didn't have the tertiaries. But last year I didn't even have the secondaries wrap around. This year I just want secondaries wrapping around. And basically they'll get cut off soon. I want to say most of my secondaries are cut off right now, but they're not. And that's why my 10-day measurements aren't super great, because I still want to fill in more. But I think I have 18 secondaries on each plant still, both these two. I'm cutting 2 off a day. I'm trying to that way because I want to start growing fruit right now. I'm already late. But anyways, this is Joe's. It's on day 9. Let's see if I get in here. Day 9 on this one. It's not going to be huge numbers on day 10. Maybe I may get around, low 30s, but it's not bad. Joe's impressed with the snout. I'll get in here, see the snout on this fruit. Yeah, it's gonna go heavy, right? Okay. Again, this one's on day 9 too. This one may get up to maybe low 20s, mid 20s probably in circumference. Well, it doesn't matter. Again, I was trying to get a lot of my vines longer or whatever. I didn't care about day 10. Normally day 10, day 20 is when it happens for me. Yeah. But plants again, okay. I was going to leave a few vines unburied today so I can show everybody how I bury my vines. Let's see if I left them out. Right over here I left some out. First off, I never lay a foot on my ground. You can see I have boards everywhere. Normally I'd just take my boards, I toss them out here like this. Just like that, nothing special, not killing over, by throwing them, it's better than stepping on them like that. Then I'd walk out here to my secondaries. I don't leave my boards there because then I'd be going through tons of boards. Okay. I just ran out of mycorrhizes, so I don't have no mycorrhizes to put in, but basically this is it. You can see, like the first 2 years I was burying vines, I'd take dirt from right here and I'd bring them over because I didn't want to tamper with the ground underneath them. But then after last year, when I lost my main stump, I don't care about the roots by the main stump anymore. If you can get roots, your tap roots out, that's all that counts. Get your tap roots. Make sure that you bury these vines and you can get these tap roots, because that stump right there isn't even close to the amount that all these tap roots are putting in. Get these tap roots buried, okay? Seriously. You don't need to worry. If you can bury them good, that's good. Normally I just dig a trench like this, you can see. Like this and so on. just dig a trench. Right now, there's not a lot of roots right here, but if I were to dig on these secondaries, I'd be pulling up tons of roots, and that's fine. I mean, they're just from the main stump, and they'll grow back. They're with the roots with the taproots you're burying, it definitely covers up for it. It benefits you more. But I don't know if I can do it with one hand. Basically, I put them down in this trench. Normally, they're about 4 inches underneath the ground when I'm done with them, but one-handed. And I'm not gonna be able to do it probably. I'm really good at one-handed. No. Okay. Basically, I don't know if you see me, but normally doing this one, I'll show you guys. You take your flower, you just pull that off. Normally I forget what these are called. I'm dumb. No, I'm kidding. Okay, I just take the secondary off too, and every leaf, basically like that. And I'll bury them like this. And it works out a lot better because I don't need to carry all my dirt over here. And normally they're about 3 inches underneath the ground. I don't know if you can see, about 3 inches. I buried them. I do that to every one. Even if it's close to the stump, you don't need to worry about that, like I said. And normally I would put mycorrhizas in, but I just ran out, so they only get liquid mycorrhizas now. Now, this is Ellenbecker's 1295. Freaking ugly fruit, right? No, it's ugly, it really is. It's gonna be difficult to get this one to an old age just because we got so many ribs on the backside, but it may. I mean, you've seen what our pumpkin, what that ugly, the bumpy, shitty one looked like in 2009, I believe that was, and that made it. So we'll see what this one does. Plant looks nice, just about filled out all the way. This is on day 14 today. I want to say it's probably gonna have close to 50-inch circumference. Again, not huge. We're still growing our vines. I don't need to worry about day 10. Just make sure you have all your vines. That way you can pump your fruit up day 20 to day 30 and up to 40. But basically this one right here is Joe's 1412. Day 13 as well. It's gonna be a wheel. Basically this plant is not filled in yet. I'm gonna fill it out as best I can. This is always the weakest spot in our garden. For whatever reason, I'm gonna have to take a soil sample here and I'll correct it this year. However, and we never lost a fruit over here, so this plant will pretty much be worry free for us. And this is the biggest plant we ever had in this spot, so who knows how big it'll get. But yeah, filling out, like I said, day 13 wheel. I'll walk in here and show you guys this fruit. Day 13.